there without a single care, just dreaming lazy hours away. Little coat of blue, cheeks with dimples too, tousled hair and lips of rosy red. Live and learn, but still we always yearn to be a little drowsy head.
Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn. Where is the boy that looks after the sheep?
He's under the haystack, fast asleep.
I'm Little Bo Peep, and we're her sheep. Oh, my lamb!
Hello, and thank you for coming back to look at some more of these cool comic books that I'm going to be reading. I'm having a comic book marathon, and this is going to be the first book that I have that's actually dated, and I'm sure this one, okay, you can tell it's dated because this one actually was 40 cents back in the day. Check that out. And this is one that I picked this one up last week. This one is $4.99. So yeah, the prices have definitely risen since then. And this is the star-studded first issue of Star Trek, the motion picture, and it's a 23rd Century Odyssey today. Let's look at it. I'm not gonna read the whole book. The reason why, I'll just read little inserts from that so that you can just see the book. This is a vintage book, and I'll zoom in. You can see how brown it is. It's made out of newspaper. That's how they made them back in the day. And here are some of the prizes that were given away. They had catalogs and all kind of cool stuff that you could win in these. And all you had to do was basically fill out mail, cut out the postage, was always free, and just cut out the little end card and fill it out. This is a vintage comic book. You can see how detailed the artwork is in it, and it's just basically printed from a press. So it says, stand by on photon torpedoes now. Full force fields, evasive maneuvers, and it goes quickly. And here is some of those graphics on there. Wow, look at the coloring. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the page. Let's see, I'm looking for some of the here we go. These are some. This is a special interview with Ken talking to the wolves of Monster High. Okay guys, so why do you guys like being wolves? Does that seem like it's a trick question or something? Like werewolves are just cool? I like being a wolf because everything that I need, my hair is always good, makeup's fire, and I have the best ears in the world. I can hear, they turn 360, everything, just all those instincts. Plus I get to dress cute. Like my girl said, wolves is one of the coolest things to be. You better ask somebody. Well, I guess that answers all of my questions. I'll have to come back and ask you guys some more questions later. But for now, bye-bye. And Operetta, do you have anything to add to what the wolf said or Barbie Ken?
No.
Hello, and well, since you guys have been screaming for me to unbox some more items, I'm gonna go ahead and start unboxing. And I'm gonna start with this one. So, let's see what's in there. That's where it fell off this. So let's put that right here. Remember, you can always use the things you get from the box as backgrounds. Ooh, look at this. Can't wait to see who's in this box. Let's open it up. This is how it looks. This is plastic. Let's take this off. This is how the back of that looks. It has all three of the girls in it. 1, 2, 3.
An unearthly spirit. But woe to the unfortunate disbeliever, for an evil spell shall be cast upon him. So beware this Halloween Eve, when the earth will be haunted by spooks, ghosts, and hobgoblins.
Olive, there ain't no such things. They're just figmentations of the imagination emanations.
Pardon me, folks, but it's way past my bedtime.
Sorry you have to go, Chub. Good night, Pluto. Boy, oh boy, I thought he'd never leave.
There's someone at the door.
Good evening. Is this the olive oil residence?
Oh my! There's a headless man at the door!
There ain't no such camel. Other than his stupid stitchkins. Why, it's nothing but a jack-o'-lantern, Olive. some water, Olive. Here's your glass of water, Olive.
Oh, thank you.
Olive, there's nothing like a cool drink of water to revive your spirits. Olive.
Gee, am I hungry? Well, thanks. Now, come on, I'm famished. Well, I'll bet you're cranky before breakfast, too. Be quiet! Yum, yummy. My favorite vegetable, duck. So that's the way it is, eh? All right, then. Well, now isn't that clever? The hunter's helper. Now, come on!
Not bad for a guy that never took a lesson in his life.
Wait here.
Here you are, girlie.
Gee, thanks a lot. Well, just what I wanted. A duck breakfast. Gee, I can hardly wait. Come on, Fido. Gee, we're almost there. Golly.
Hey, Doc. What's cooking?
Don't know me very well, do we? You don't know me very well, do we?
For that's where I meet my Prince Charming. When I'm with him, cares stay away. I'm just a poor Cinderella, but I'll be a princess someday. Cinderella! Cinderella! Get ready for the ball! Hurry up, give a hand of pushing. Glad to see that we are rushing. Hurry up, don't get my bus from you. Just know I don't feel
I hope you enjoy the ball.
Cinderella, you're unhappy, I can see. I'm your fairy godmother, listen to me. Dry your little eyes, there is no need to cry at all. You're so kind and gentle, you'll go to the ball. Go fetch me a pumpkin, a large one, my dear. 6 mice and 2 lizards, and bring them right here.
Oh, here they are. Oh. Here they are.
You can never be half as happy as we. I'm so overjoyed to be with you, and this is why I was almost cut up for pumpkin pie. My lady?
Remember, when the clock strikes 12, you must be home by then. For should you fail to be in bed, you'll be in rags again. Remember, remember.
Oh, that's where I meet my Prince Charming. When I'm with him, cares fade away.
They call her poor Cinderella.
But I'll be a princess someday. Oh,
And like a poor Cinderella, I find my romance in dreams. Ba-ba-ba-bee, ba-ba-ba-bee.
Silence! Who was that beautiful maiden? Have you no tongues? That I, the prince, do now declare. Whosoever this slipper can wear, my throne will share.
When I'm with you, cares fade away.
I'm just a poor Cinderella, but I'll be your princess someday.
Now you see, it's all your fault, you impudent thing. Oh, shut up, you jerk. How dare you put your fingers, slap your face. What are you going to do?
Trojans had captured a beautiful Greek princess named Helen and held her within their fortress city of Troy. It did not seem possible that any man could break into the fortress city of Troy. For days, weeks, months, the Greek soldiers from their camp on a beach near the city assaulted the walls of Troy, but they were always beaten back. Then Ulysses, a great leader of the Greeks, said to his men, "I have a plan. It is dangerous, but if it works, the Trojans themselves will take us through the gates of their city." At the order of Ulysses, the Greek soldiers set to work cutting down huge trees, making the wood into planks. From the towers of Troy, the Trojan soldiers watched a big building grow taller and taller day by day until it was 6 stories high. And when the Greeks pulled away all the work ladders and scaffolds, there stood a huge wooden horse, 80 feet tall. All along the towering walls of Troy, the soldiers and the people gathered to look out across the plain at the great wooden horse. They wondered what it was for, what it meant. The Trojans did not know that Ulysses and 5 Greek soldiers lay hidden in a dark, secret passage inside the wooden horse. All through the night, fire blazed brightly on the beach. The Greeks were burning their tents just as if they were giving up their camp and sailing back home. When morning came, not a Greek ship or soldier remained. But where they had camped stood the great Trojan horse. The Trojan people poured out of the city to the beach so they could look more closely at the structure over the Greeks. The Princess Cassandra, daughter of the king of the Trojans, warned her people of this Greek gift, but no one would listen. The Trojans decided to pull the great horse inside the walls, into the city of Troy itself. The Trojans tied thick ropes around the legs of the huge wooden horse. Hundreds of men took a hand at the ropes. Others lined up behind the horse. Whooping and hollering, laughing at the Greeks who had never been able to scale the towering walls of Troy, the Trojans tugged and pushed and pulled the huge wooden horse slowly from the beach, over the plains, and through the gates of Troy. In the dark, secret passage of the wooden horse, Ulysses and the 5 soldiers lay quietly waiting. They could feel the horse being moved. What the Trojans had decided to do, neither Ulysses nor his soldiers knew. Suddenly, after a whole day and half a night, the Trojan horse moved no more. An hour passed. Still the horse did not move. Ulysses gave a signal. The soldiers felt their way silently down the dark, secret passage, following Ulysses. Cautiously, he opened the trapdoor. Just as he hoped, the Trojans had brought the horse inside the walls of Troy. The city was sleeping now, and the walls were unguarded. Ulysses drew his sword. He ordered the soldiers to follow, and he dashed for the main gates of the city. The Greek soldiers quickly tied the sleeping Trojan guards, while Ulysses scampered up the sentry tower. Holding a torch high above his head, he signaled to the Greek army, which had turned around and sailed back to the beach during the night. But even as Ulysses and his men opened the gates of Troy, the Greek army was marching across the plain. Caught completely by surprise, the Trojans were easily defeated by the Greek soldiers, who found their beautiful princess and took her back safely to Greece. And brave Ulysses was named the greatest of the Greek heroes.
Many years ago, when the people of Israel were a great nation ruled by King Saul, they fought a long and bitter war against their ancient enemies, the Philistines. In those days, soldiers used swords and spears and bows and arrows, and they wore heavy armor and carried shields to protect themselves in battle, so that only the biggest and strongest men were taken into the army. Well, in this war, the Israelites and the Philistines were pretty evenly matched. They fought many hard battles, and each side lost many men, but neither side could completely conquer the other. Then one day, while the Philistines were camped on one side of the great valley and the Israelites on the other, there came out of the camp of the Philistines a champion of their cause, a huge giant, taller and stronger and bigger than any man anyone had ever seen. He wore very heavy armor, and his face was fierce and cruel, so fierce and cruel that it would strike fear into the hearts of the bravest. This was Goliath, the giant of Gath. He strode from the center of the valley, faced the armies of Israel, and in a voice like thunder, he hurled this defiance at them. I am Goliath, the giant of Gath, and the Philistines have chosen me as their champion. You, soldiers of Israel, choose a man for you, and let him come down here and fight with me. If he kills me, we will be the servants of Israel. If I kill him, you will be slaves to the Philistines. I defy any man to accept my challenge. When the men of Israel saw Goliath and heard his defiant challenge, they were afraid, for they had no one to match his size and strength. Not one among them dared go down and do battle with the giants. Not, that is, until the shepherd boy David heard Goliath's challenge. Now, David was just a boy. He knew nothing about swords and spears and fighting wars. But he was a thoughtful boy, too, and a good boy, because he believed in God and trusted in him. So, when he heard Goliath defying King Saul's army, he turned to his brothers and said, in defying the army of Israel, Goliath defies God. Is there no one here to go out and do battle against the enemy of the Lord? David's brothers were first surprised and then angry at him. Go back to your flocks and leave wars to fighting men. But David wouldn't be put off. I will do it, he said. Send word to King Saul. Tell him that I will go down into the valley and do battle with Goliath the giant. When the king saw how determined David was, he gave him his blessing and offered him his own royal armor and sword. But David wouldn't take them. He wasn't a soldier. Instead, he went to a nearby stream and selected 5 smooth stones. He put these in his shepherd's bag. He took his stick in his left hand, and in his right hand he held a slingshot. That's all. With both armies looking on, excited and expectant, David went down into the valley to meet Goliath. They met in the middle of the valley. David looking up at the giant, confident and unafraid, and Goliath looking down on the unarmed boy with eyes full of hatred. Suddenly, the giant Philistine roared in a terrible fury. I have defied all the armies of Israel to give me a man to fight, and they have sent a boy against me. What? Am I a dog that you come against me with a stick? David answered him calmly. I come against you in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. Your sword and your spear and your shield will not save you, Goliath, for this day you shall learn that the Lord fights on the side of right. Goliath let out an angry snarl. So be it. Defend yourself, boy. Goliath the giant rushed forward to make quick work of the boy champion of the Israelites. David stood his ground. He reached into his shepherd's bag, took out 1 stone. He fixed it in his slingshot, and he let it fly. The giant was dead, and the simple shepherd boy, who trusted in God, had done what all of King Saul's army hadn't been able to do. David lifted his eyes to heaven, and he whispered a prayer.